The iPhone has at least 4 ways to take a hands-free photo using Apple's built-in camera app. That makes group shots with the rear camera easier and eliminates any concern about dropping an iPhone when trying to snap a picture while wearing gloves. The best photos are usually the result of catching unique moments, so it's worth exploring ways to go hands-free and get more in the picture. There are plenty of specialized camera apps in Apple's App Store that expand what is possible with an iPhone, and the results can be quite interesting. However, the solid and dependable quality of photos and ease of use that comes with using Apple's camera app means that it's the choice for most users time and again. It's available right from the lock screen and handles nearly every need, even offering several hands-free options. The most obvious way to take a hands-free photo is by using the self-timer built into Apple's camera app that works in both portrait mode and the standard photo mode. To use the self-timer, swipe up on the screen to reveal the camera controls at the bottom. The self-timer icon looks a bit like a clock face. If that option isn't visible, dragging the controls to the left will show more icons. Tapping the self-timer icon gives the option for a 3-second or 10-second timer that starts when the shutter button is pressed. It's also quite handy to ask Siri to take a picture or take a selfie. The shutter button still needs to be pressed, but the camera app is opened and switched to the front or rear camera. With some extra setup, Apple's voice control can actually press the shutter as well. Remote iPhone camera options. Another way to take a hands-free photo on iPhone is by using the Apple Watch's camera remote app. Even if the iPhone is asleep, opening this app on the Apple Watch wakes the iPhone, opens the camera app, and provides a preview on the Apple Watch's screen. Tapping the shutter button on the Apple Watch takes and stores a photo on the iPhone, and sends a preview to the Apple Watch as well. There are options to choose the front or rear camera, as well as use a self-timer from the Apple Watch. Using a remote shutter is a really great way to get a better selfie or a group shot with the rear cameras. For those that don't own an Apple Watch, there are Bluetooth remotes that are compatible with an iPhone, and some selfie sticks come with a Bluetooth remote shutter. Third-party accessories like this can be a little troublesome to connect, but once a Bluetooth shutter is set up with an iPhone, it tends to work well. Whether using a remote control, the self-timer, or Siri to help with hands-free iPhone photos, it can make a big difference in the shots that are possible. How to take a hands-free selfie on iPhone. Taking a selfie on the iPhone is pretty straightforward and doesn't really require hands-free usage. However, sometimes it can be difficult to press the shutter button while taking a selfie, particularly if your hands are, literally, full. Other times, using the timer lets users capture selfies from unique angles, such as in the photo above. The iPhone's timer comes in handy during these times, given that it also works for the front camera. The method of capturing a selfie using the timer is the same, but it will require a bit of work to prop up the iPhone up so that it can remain in position while capturing the shot. For those who like to live dangerously, the timer also provides a unique way to take a selfie from the rear camera and get a higher resolution image. All users need to do is select the timer duration, press the shutter button, and flip their iPhone around to capture a selfie from the main camera. Not having a screen isn't ideal for framing the shot, but the iPhone's flash will blink to denote the countdown, making the process easier. Source: Apple.